Why, hello everybody, my name is Threatx and welcome back to ICBM Escalation, the Vietnam War, everybody. It has been dragging on for years now and the Soviet Union has decided it is time to finally confront the United States and strengthen their influence in Asia. As the Sino-Soviet split turns China from an ally to a competitor, the USSR has supported communist forces all over Southeast Asia, leading to regime takeovers in Laos, Cambodia and Burma. Soviet influence dominates the entire region except for a pocket of South Vietnam, as well as a nominally neutral Thailand. Faced with overt Soviet opposition and a new unified hostile communist coalition, America is forced to quickly double down and assert its position before public support disappears, and before the communists seize their opportunity in Bangkok. Well, everybody, this is the Vietnam War mission. Bit different than the one in real life. We have quite a few missions in this one, though. This is a giant brawl. There is constant chaos, and only one side can leave this location victorious. Our prime objectives, of course, are to not let the communists reach Saigon, capture Thailand, or let them destroy 60% of the population of the capital city. We also must avoid triggering an uncontrolled escalation with the USSR and taking more than 5 million American casualties. So basically what happened last mission, where the Soviets nuked themselves and then decided to nuke me because of that. That was very bad. We want to avoid that from happening again. The secondary missions, though, of course, are to destroy all North Vietnamese units and liberate Hanoi without destroying more than 30% of the city. And finally, invade and capture Laos, Cambodia and Burma. So basically, the way to win this mission is to completely conquer the entire region, which is exactly what we're going to be doing. Where do we start with this mission? It's chaos, guys. If we look around, look at this. There are enemies everywhere. Across the entire coastline, there are enemies for days. We're going to have a lot of trouble, to say the least, but we have to try and start somewhere. So my initial thoughts are going to be, we want to try and take and control the core regions here. So we want to get Bangkok, we want to get Saigon. So we want to do like a bit of an anti-clockwise movement around the map like so, and end up attacking Burma at the end. Now, like the Korea mission, this has swarms. There will be probably like 20-30 divisions that are coming from this part of the map in the next 5 minutes. It's going to be insane, and we only have a handful of divisions ourselves. We are horrifically outgunned, as is weirdly every mission in this game. Regardless though, we're going to try our best to succeed here. Now, my initial thoughts are going to be quite simple here. We want to try and get some technology on the run so we don't waste research speed, of course. I'm going to go for, if I can find it, improved missile guidance. This doesn't do anything, but it allows us to research the better technology later in the game. Very important. Next up for building, I'm going to be going down and putting some... What do we want, actually? Do we go for... I'll tell you what, we're going to go for a radar on the ocean so we can see enemy subs, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get a visit from our friendly neighborhood Soviet Union. And also, I'm going to build an army base, because remember, these now come with attack helicopters, which are very, very good. After that, we'll build a research base. Why not? So for the actual mission at the start, we're going to start off by trying to wipe out enemy AA coverage. I think this is very, very important, and if we don't, we're going to have a bit of a hard time. So weirdly, I'm going to use aircraft to do this because I'm crazy. So the plan is going to be, we're going to start attacking these units first, AA guns and SAM sites. Now, we have attack helicopters, and they are so effective, I'm pretty certain the DPS will be enough to kill these guys in seconds as soon as the battle starts. And also we have some in forward operating bases as well. So that's going to be initial attack forces from the air bases. As for the multi-roles, we've got 4 separate tactical air bases. So we've got 40 multi-role aircraft. A lot of DPS when it comes to AGMs. I want to use that, if we can, to attack enemy targets around and about these areas. If we clear out the south first, we can then reposition units and get them all in the same front line at the top of the map here. So if we send them over, I want them to start attacking enemy units, attacking my own. Move you guys forward. Done. I think that's okay. We do have some spec op teams. If we can try and get them out of harm's way and into nearby military bases, they can be safe. And you as well, my friend. Get out of there. We actually have a little spec op team up here. I'm going to see if I can get them to take down some of their SAM sites, but you actually start the map with them in range of an army base. So I think they're going to die immediately, but there's nothing I can do about that. This is how the game is. Are we good to go? I think we are. Last thing I want to do is get the destroyers to take on the enemy SAM sites before we deploy aircraft on this part of the map. The enemy has, what, 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, 4 SAM sites. That's a lot of DPS. We want to avoid that if we can. Let's go. What is this? PAVN troops are mustering in the north for a sustained offensive. Laos, Cambodia, and Burma are considered hostile but aren't actually involved in the conflict yet. Try and keep the conflict confined to Vietnam until you have the advantage, otherwise things can get ugly. Now, the game sells this, okay? But we already started attacking their units without me doing anything. Some guys are already in range, they've already been in conflict at the start of the mission, so I just go ahead and attack them right away. But maybe I'm just wrong there, but it's okay. Otherwise, though, we have the USS America at the Yankee Station to provide support, and we have attack helicopters as well. Excellent, thank you very much. So, good news is, SAM sites destroyed already. Excellent. That's destroyed as well. You can tell the helicopters are very effective. If I can get you guys to maybe knock out this? No, it's too far away, surely. Give it a shot. You only have one mission, my friend. Destroy that unit. You'll be fine. Okay, so that's already on the way. And now we've got to deal with all of this NAS. We'll use the nearby support to give helicopter attacks. And we'll move forward the army bases nearby. Done. I love how effective helicopters are. They are my favourite. Be advised, intel reports Cambodian and Latonian units are now mobilized to attack American forces. The Soviets have also dispatched a fleet en route to Vietnam. It may be carrying tactical nuclear weapons. Keep an eye on it. Okay, sir. Wait a second. What am I doing? Okay, wait, pull back. I just realized we should be giving the technology to our allies. They can help us defend my territory. My friend, I want you to have all my technology. This might give them the technology they need to not die in 5 seconds. And they can hopefully do some more damage in the interim as well. I don't know if they're going to even need most of this technology, but it might help them out a little bit. Okay, my friend. There you go. Your units now look cooler. That's all I need to know. So, in terms of other things, we're doing a pretty good job with DPS. We saw enemy SAM sites at large, though. I'm going to try and take them down. We're going to try and use the carrier and air forces to help out over here. These forces need to die. Unfortunately, I did forget this bit here. So we haven't actually redeployed these infantry divisions. We can... I think we have to hold this location here. Get inside the base. I'll deploy you immediately via aircraft. You, my friend, I want you to entrench to get less damage if you can. Okay, good. New target, my friend. All units attack... Not all units. Destroyers, attack that unit there. Aircraft, keep going down this way. This is pure... How many guys are swarming this ally here? This is insane. Oh my god, did the helicopter kill the second base? Wait. Have we wiped out all the SAM? No. There's one SAM site left at the top of the country. That needs to go first, so we can just use aircraft at will. Oh no. Okay, I need you guys to be in the front to absorb damage from the army base so you keep getting heals. Next target. This needs to go next because it's going to take down, unfortunately, my... Kill that unit, my friend. We had to protect the army base to get the helicopters in the battle still. Okay, they're doing a good job there. What else is the rest of the base here? We got issues over there. Oh, the SAM site. Got it. Retreat. Run away bravely, my friend. It seems the carriers just randomly attacking enemies. I don't know why they're... It's like, why did they bomb that postal gun? I have no idea why that even happened. Bit confusing, but it is what it is. Enemy down. Next target. We'll try and go for the ones like this because they haven't deployed yet, which I think means you get a little bit of a defense reduction on them, so you can kill them a bit faster. Oh, we lost the super base. That base killed 2 SAM sites with 2 helicopters. That base was a hero. We never need to worry about those guys again. Do they know I'm here? Just going to kill the SAM sites over there now. long bin base gun. I'm lucking out. The DPS on these units is really fast. We're doing a great job here. I don't want to attack with the army units if I can avoid it, because I need their HP to redeploy elsewhere. So we're going to keep those as protected as possible. We have a chance of losing long bin base, which should be bad. Why have you guys spread DPS? Did I do that by mistake? I thought I told you to attack specific targets. Yeah, they seem to have like decided to ignore some of my orders. What? No, I forgot about the north bit. There's too much to handle, everybody. This is why you need co-op in this game. This game and co-op would be the best game ever made. I'm not even joking. Like, imagine playing this, like, my friend takes care of this bit, I take care of this bit, have a third friend that does the air bases. It would be the coolest game ever created. Okay, we're going to redeploy the army units in the front here. Oh no, why did you not do it? And we're trying to keep this northern base intact if we can. This attack from the north is going to be devastating. We cannot let it reach us. Good. Okay, so we've now defeated the enemy forces. No, we haven't. There's one left. My bad. Done. Okay, so what we do now is we just spread our DPS a little bit. So we have 2 army divisions down here. I say we use the helicopters to attack incoming units along the lines there. We use the 2 army divisions to attack the enemy army base, and we use the air bases to attack incoming units to the north here, because we haven't got a lot of defenses at the moment. So we got to get that under control. With the lack of SAM, we should be looking pretty good, but the enemy has now developed a new SAM site up there. And maybe I missed it, I'm not certain, but there's an enemy there. That's all we know. You pull back, my friend. Aircraft carrier, I need you to assist with the DPS as well if you can. Unfortunately, every time I do this, it resets the damage of this unit, which is a bit annoying. Back to attacking the SAM sites. Good stuff. Next target. DPS wise, we look like we're okay here. This should all be under control soon. Oh, this is a scary game. I'm quivering in my boots as we speak. Next target. Oh no. There's an enemy unit over there. That's not good. It's not good at all. How do we deal with this situation? I think for now we'll just redeploy DPS with the carrier. And I think after this target we just switch out, because these guys are nearly full HP, so they should be at least okay for a few seconds. And maybe that's enough time for me to switch DPS to this unit going to the air bases. If we lose these air bases, I lose 20, well, even more. We can potentially lose half my air wings, which should be very, very bad. Kill the current target first, though. Good stuff. Next target. Why do they need to get so close to attack that? Sorry, I'm a bit annoyed about the... You guys are in range already. Back up, back up. They need to get closer. Just stay at range, my friends. Please. I beg of you. Excellent. So while I've been messing around with all the stuff down there, we have now got the south under control. I'm actually going to put one of the units in the airbase, and we can redeploy them to another front line, which may be in Thailand at this point, because it's looking pretty dodgy. I think I've lost that vessel, unfortunately. They're going for the air bases. No, 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 no. But at least we captured the south. That is under control. Do I do a defense line around here to have more time? Maybe have an army base here? No! Ooh! Oh, what's happening? The USSR has publicly announced that they will be crushing the imperialist invaders. That's us, in case you forgot. Soviet reinforcements are coming, and they have orders to attack American units on site. Several Makav SOG patrol, what the hell is that? Have reported communist preparations to invade Thailand. Keep them out. Okay, so Not good. I presume it'll be like last episode where they attack me with nukes and I can't retaliate. And sometimes they may even pretend that I attack them with nukes and destroy America. It's a very annoying situation. Done. Done and dusted. I'm going to put the army base here. And we're trying like keep the problem is they keep spawning units, right? So until we get rid of the North Koreans, North Vietnamese, I think there's going to be a continual swarm of this, which is not good. We want to get rid of that if we can. There's just too much to try and organize, in my opinion. It's just too much. We have to do too much. I'll try and figure it out. Oh no! They spawned in SAM sites in the middle of their country? How many units do you reckon I've lost in the last second from that? Oh. That must have been deadly. I must have lost loads of units from that. My friend, it's time. I think he can reach that target. We're going to give it a shot. If he attacks from this direction, he should be okay. That means the north is completely clear of AA coverage. We've got 34 seconds until we have a new base, which we can use to deploy units. And we need to keep the DPS up with everything else as well. We can also redeploy a infantry unit over this direction to help defend the air bases myself. Because my allied units are too far close to Bangkok. Not very helpful. They seem to be going to try and liberate Phnom Penh, which is not brilliant. Oh, there's a lot of enemies over there. That is not good. Okay, so we're going to focus on these guys first. I think they're going to go for... Yeah, they're going for me right now. These enemies first. We need the air base. 22 seconds. Move forward a little bit. And then entrench if you can. You haven't got a lot of HP though, so we have to rely on the air wings to win this battle for us. We need more DPS quickly. No, they're here. I was going to try and get myself into this area here. Why are you not moving? Okay, it's moving out. Oh no, there's so much happening. Oh, that sub is devastating. We got it though, but we did lose one of our units, unfortunately, on the coast there. So that is not exceptional. I think I've unfortunately lost this bit here. We're going to try and retreat them. Actually, what we can do, we deploy the base right in front of them, and we can use the DPS from the base to protect us here. We get them to stand next to the army base. We can drop it inside to protect it. We need more DPS on these units here, though, my friend. Please, DPS is required. If we try and move one of these units forward into the limelight, we should have more protection that way. And I'm going to move the Spec Ops around the sides to the left, and we're going to go into enemy territory through here, if we can. If I can press the damn button. There you go. The main priority is this guy not to die. Get inside the army base. Ooh. Next target. I think we have this. This is under control, but there's already another wave on the way over, so we haven't got a lot of time to rest, unfortunately. Spec Op teams complete option. Yes. Okay, so I think we're going to need to move this airbase, or the air wing, into this little crevice here, just to protect us from enemy subs, because they're too powerful. We have to stay away from that. This also means in the long run we can bombard and destroy the army base and Hanoi and recapture that for the rest of our territory, which is good news. Okay, so you, my friend, are a hero. Back up, back into the center of the country there. And you, I want you to start bombing the stronghold on the top of the country to get rid of their army base there. We haven't got a lot of time. There's a lot of enemies on the way over, and I don't know if we've got enough time to reinforce our positions, unfortunately. We have to try our best here. There's so many. Next target. Okay, if I deploy the units again and entrench, they should... I don't know if they heal inside allied bases, so that's why I've undeployed him. So hopefully get some HP up. I think we have the HP right now to keep this guy alive. That's okay, it's been occupied. It hasn't been lost. If I get rid of the units nearby, we'll recapture it. Oh, there's 2 in 1? I thought that was only 1 unit left. Okay, that's not good. We might have to redeploy them again inside the... Yep, hide. Hopefully the new unit will take the DPS. In fact, I think they're retreating. I think that actually works out. The AI doesn't seem to be able to reposition targeting, so it stays on the whatever they're attacking first, so we can use that to our advantage here and spread around DPS that way. Okay, I want you guys to focus fire on the enemy army base, get rid of that plus, and we've actually just captured Cambodia, so we can now redeploy our units and get more GDP for our forces. Now, it does unfortunately seem, though, that the enemy is moving in to recapture these positions, which is not ideal. I say we want to probably use our helicopter wings to take care of that for us, and we use the airstrikes to take care of further enemies. So next target is going to be this location here. It's got a 1 million population, and it's going to provide a lot of DPS and GDP to our enemies. So we get rid of it, way better. I think the best bet is going to be we focus fire on the army base first, and then we go for the kill afterwards. In fact, I'll tell you what. We're going to tell this unit to go over this way first. All air wings attack the enemy at Hanoi first. It's got more GDP. Then we'll capture this place first. Okay, you move in, my friend. And you guys are looking good as well. Excellent. Good. So while I've been talking, we have actually also researched now the research center. So if I go and pop that down in America, we should get a bit increase on our research rate. By a few seconds, but I think it's worth it. Nice. I think the initial combat is calmed down, and we're okay. But we do know there is a Soviet invasion fleet on their way to this location, so we've got to get ready for that if we can. Can we even kill these guys in time? No, the helicopter's so powerful. Look at the DPS. It's because they're firing missiles and they're also firing rockets. It's just amazing. It's great to see. I also want to point out I haven't got a radar. I'm just like, wait a second, how do I see all these units? It's just from radars and planes. So I think we need to get ourselves one of these fellas, if we can. Also, there's a button I think I mentioned pressing before, but you can just press a button and it replenishes all damaged aircraft. It's pretty handy. I'm going to do it right now just to make sure all our bases have exactly what they need. And also the aircraft carrier as well. It's going to take a bit of time to replenish all these, but it will be worth it in the long run. Now, for the rest of the battle here, we're currently trying to take down... Wait, did we just do it?
Air wings replenished.
I can't see. There's too many explosions. I think we've killed the army base. So that's gone. That's done and dusted. With that in mind, we should probably then go to the next army base over here. And I think we can then use the carrier to slowly just wipe out the forces left alive. And we can send a unit in to capture Hanoi back again afterwards. Actually, I'd say that. That's not required. Because Hanoi is part of the Vietnam region. If we just kill the units on top of it, we get it unoccupied. So we haven't actually got to do anything. It's just kind of just killing the enemies on top of the base. Problem solved. Okay, so let's have a look around. They're still trying to kill these helicopter targets coming in. Spec Op team completed objective. You're not the one I was looking at, it's this one. Okay, if I can make these guys head around the sides here and knock down all these SAM sites, that'd be brilliant. They're trying to conquer Chiang Mai, sure. If they do that, I think we lose a bit of GDP, but it shouldn't be too dangerous. I don't want to send units to attack that though, because of the 2 SAM sites left alone, but maybe the Spec Op team can fix that for me. As for this, it's looking brilliant. We're doing a lot of DPS here. Things are looking up. It's looking powerful. Let's make sure all the helicopters are at full speed. Yes, they are. What do these guys even do? They're just stuck in the middle of the territory, just being absolutely destroyed by my units. It's glorious to see. Okay, let's get the Spec Ops in. Remember, we have troubles if we try and take down the... Wait a second.
Air wings replenished.
Do you reckon, because they've already used their aircraft, do you reckon I could use a spec op team to kill this base? Might be able to. Give it a shot, see if it works out. So I'll leave those guys be over there. You guys focus far on the army divisions, please, to clear that bit of the map out. We haven't seen the Soviets yet. Remember, there was a invasion of Thailand incoming from the Soviets, so they will be appearing from some location at some point. We've got to keep an eye on it. Next target, my friends. And can you deploy... Ooh, what do I do? I think I might deploy you on Rangoon City. But is there a point to this? No, there's not. So I'm trying to think the reason being is because it has 3 separate locations inside here. So if we take this over now, it's actually pointless. It won't be worth the situation. Unless maybe I change what I'm doing a little bit. Perhaps what we do instead... Oh... How does this make sense? Let me just look at this for a second. So we're currently fighting communist forces. They have a set amount of GDP, and it says on the map here that 50%, 79% and 78% of their GDP comes from Laos. But this place is only 16%. But it's got more population. Is it like a development index? Oh wait, is it? How confusing is that? I don't get that at all. So with that in mind, this is a better target to capture first. So we will take over this location and then we'll go to Burma at the end. But yeah, I find that a bit confusing myself. I mean, if I go over here, does it work the same way in America? 5% of GDP comes from Hawaii. That's very impressive. Washington, D.C., 7%. What on earth? Maybe I'm not looking at these figures correctly. Yeah, I don't understand this metric. Well, maybe it goes above 100%. If I look at... Oh, yeah, look at this. 247% industry. Ah, I see. Okay, so basically we should take over Laos. That's the same conclusion, really. Action completed. Excellent work, my friend. Take down the last SAM site, and this will, in theory, have removed every single anti-air device on the map right now. We will be completely safe in the future. That's not good. Okay, guys, redo targeting. We've got to get down these last few divisions. Thank you. No, it didn't work. Well, that's disappointing. I can't seem to be able to do what they can do. I don't see I can take on an airbase with my spec ops. So we just keep these guys in the back line and they can help with radar and scouting instead. So we have got a few enemies coming in. It looks like this is a new division. I don't remember this being here before, so they should give us a bit of a hand. We're also going to put down a radar dish, which should allow us to have complete clarity of everyone nearby, which should be pretty handy. Oh, I forgot about this. Redeploy. Oh, look at this DPS. I love it. So these army divisions need to repair themselves for quite a while, unfortunately. So they're kind of out of the combat for a bit too long. I do want to go and capture this city though, so we're actually going to deploy them now this way, and they can start capturing immediately. There are going to be 2 of them, but I think if we need to, we can pull them back. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. You, my friend. Good. In theory, I could try and save my allied units there, but I think he's actually okay by himself. Next target. Is this the final airbase army division? I think it is. After that, we should be in a good position for the rest of the match here. And we have more fighters to replenish. I'm very, very tempted to turn off production and go for all technology already. Very, very tempted. I think we might we're going to do that, I think, so we can get as much technology as possible here. Because we have enough forces left. We can do this. It shouldn't be a problem. So this place is going to take 2 minutes to capture, and then we got this under control. And we can also clear the airbase as well. So this leaves us with the enemy forces being on Burma. Now, like the other mission we did before, we want to be in a situation where we can take over the cities in the last possible second. I've done it a few times, so I'm sure we'll do it a third time. We want to get everyone healed up first, though. So if we want to probably finish the capture of this city, and then we want to have units ready to deploy with probably a forward operation base. So if we go into here... Yeah, what we do... We need to make ourselves a few things. If we need to get ourselves a forward operating base, we also want to get ourselves a combat engineer to deploy it remotely. Whoa! That was... Where did that guy come from? Maybe we want to invest in a spec op team as well, just in case. There's a lot of enemies over here. They don't seem to be active, though, which I find quite curious. Let's get rid of the army military base first, so they can't send in plane reinforcements. We've got a lot of reserve multi-role. That's because the carrier's not in allied waters. So if I move it in here, we should be able to recapture it there. Done! We've unlocked improved missile guidance. So I'm thinking that we got quite a bit of time left. I want to unlock the improved technology for production, and then we'll try and fit in other stuff afterwards. Ooh, they have developed AA in this location, which I'm not personally a fan of whatsoever. This is where you want to have the ballistic missiles, so you can shoot them from range. We haven't got those right now, though, so we can't do that. Guess what we could do? Yeah, the battle's actually stopped. Everyone's like, it's all calm. Everybody, mass attack the AA. Why, hello there. I still find it funny how this works, but... Oh my, it's a hero unit! It's the chosen one! Oh, we got him, we got him. I was going to say, normally it's like an enemy protagonist for a second there, but we managed to take him out in the end. Get rid of the army bases. They are going to eventually occupy the city, right? But it's going to take a bit of time. Okay, we've got 44 seconds until we get the combat engineers, and then I think we can go for the kill. How you guys looking? 25 seconds. I'm keeping an eye out on the radars in case AI is like, oh, by the way, we've realized that there's an enemy fleet nearby. And actually, to that, we should actually put on air patrol on every unit to deploy AWACS, because now we killed all the AA units, we should be able to see nearby locations. Because remember, our AWACS are now a lot better. I didn't know that was happening. That was a coincidence. There are enemy ships en route. Oh no. How do we deal with this? Do we... Because we got a lot of time to capture this base. So going any further now is a bit of a waste of time. I say... What's our radius at? Not close enough. We hide the carrier group into this little bay here, as well as the submarine. And we could in theory attack them. Now the problem is, these guys have nuclear tactical missiles, and also they have more modern anti-air weapons. They got the CWS, which is a problem. I say we wait until we have more units in the same area, and then when we can attack, we'll send them all in and take them down. For now then, we're going to just focus on taking down all these random bases and stuff nearby. Excellent. The submarine probably has the best chance. I'll send that guy in individually. He can seek through this little strait here and get some damage going.
Production complete.
Ooh, thank you. Okay. Decision time. Do I now produce more units to deal with the enemy fleet? For instance, I can put down, if I can find it. Is it? Have I unlocked it yet? Maybe I haven't done it. I didn't do it. Okay, so I was going to say I can produce a unit which can shoot long-range missiles at enemy ships, but I don't think I've actually unlocked that technology, so that's not an option. We could, in theory, build some coastal guns, which could work. Also, we can, in theory, have ballistic missile sight that can shoot them from afar, which this could work out quite well. But no, I think we'll keep with the maximum science production in this situation. Do it. Helicopters. Game says no. Thank you. Are we in range yet? Nearly. We're going to start the naval attack right now. All units, gank the enemy ships.
Vehicle destroyed.
This is not how you deal with naval conflict normally, but I'm crazy. It's fine. If they get in range, we're going to lose all our coastal units. We cannot allow that to happen. You, my friend, get closer. Next target. They're like, ah, screw this, man. We're out of here. No, I got this in the back, though. We did lose a lot of aircraft doing this, though. So we did potentially lose our DPS for future missions. If you look closely, by the way, you can see they're shooting down some missiles, but I've got so many, they're having trouble with it. The last 3 destroyers seem to have enough DPS to stop me from... No, it's over. There you go. Oh, okay. While I wasn't looking, it looks like the enemies decided to move in and give us a little bit of a hand. So let's get ready for this. Okay, I want all my army divisions to now reposition over this way. And we want to sit in front of this base here. Is that everybody? Is this all my army units? Just 4? Wow, we haven't got a lot of army units at all in this particular game. Oh, we got like some actual army battles, navy battles here. I think the remaining forces can take care of that themselves. Us, on the other hand, though, we got a little bit of a problem here. The enemy's moving in quickly to our allies. Next target. Now, the thing I'm worried, by the way, because it said that there was an enemy naval invasion, but they had no landing ships. So there might be another enemy fleet somewhere else. But with all the AWACS, we should get advance warning of it. Look at all these AWACS everywhere. If you look at the radar button, we got coverage all over the place. If someone's coming towards us via the sea, we will know, hopefully. Unless they come through the river routes. They go through China itself. Is that even a possibility? I have no idea. They're like the Vikings. They just carry their ships over land. Is that base going to be okay? I'm not certain. This is also a good showcase of using AI technology, because they're using helicopters now to defend themselves. Before, they wouldn't have been doing that. Oh. Okay, this is a naval invasion. So it looks like we got ourselves 3 more destroyers. Oh no, they're landing ships. So wait, 2 landing ships, 3 destroyers, 1 cruiser. They're a bit too far away again, though. We'll keep on attacking for now. I want to stop this occupation if I can, to stop my ally losing resources. I'll see how far we can get with this. The cruiser's going to be the main problem, though, because that's the one that can attack from a long range with their missiles. So we're going to get that one out of the way first. No, it's not working. Am I attacking the landing ship? Oh no, attack the destroyer, my friend. Oh, I went for the wrong target.
Vehicle destroyed.
How do I keep losing Spec Ops? Oh, they're being killed by enemy Spec Ops. So they're going to take them down. Oh, okay. We might have to re-enable production for a bit to get our forces back up online because we've lost a lot of multi-roles from the invasion forces here. We'll try our best though. We also, in theory, can deploy some helicopters. I think there's enough range on this. It looks like the sub just managed to kill the enemy destroyer before it got taken down, so that's good news.
Air wings replenished.
As long as we get rid of the landing ships, though, there shouldn't be a problem. You, though, I swear that you were meant to be equipped with a long-range missile. Maybe I was mad or something. I swear that was a factor at some point. Come on. Bring me down. Good stuff. Next one. We've got still the enemy landing ships coming in, which is kind of terrifying.
Air wings replenished.
Last target. The rest of it should be easy to kill because they haven't got any actual ways of fighting back after that. I think each landing ship can hold 4 units, by the way, so, or maybe 3. It's quite a lot, so we've got to be careful if they do land. It would be a big problem. Good. I think that is that invasion sorted. So once this is over again, we'll go back and head to research only again. Oh, run away! They were trying to chase down my Spec Ops. Interesting. Excellent work, my friends. Excellent work.
Air wings replenished.
How long have we got? It's 32 minutes left. We've got a bit of time. I think it might be nearly time for us to think about capturing these regions. Now, I'm going to go and presume that this is going to be the easiest one to capture at the end. Weirdly, I'm going to use this as the base, though. So we're going to deploy our units en masse. There's going to be 4 of them. And we'll have an army base afterwards as well. And we'll send off 2 units, 1 south, 1 north. And the other 2 can defend this location, but without actually touching it, so it doesn't get captured. We have a lot of army bases still around and about. We've got to keep an eye on. I'm trying to get rid of them as we go, though. Multi-roll crashed. Oh, I think this is my fault. So if it was already doing a mission over here, then it's told to reroute and go this way, it would have run out of fuel and crashed afterwards. So yeah, yeah, you've got to be careful when you give orders. Bad things can happen. Let's see, last mission over there, and I think the enemy bases are pretty much just gone. I think we've killed them all, which is pretty good. Maximum science, sir. I don't think I even need to deploy my units on air. I think we could just drive over there, to be honest. Yes, the reason I want to have a base in the middle is that if, for instance, someone spawns here and the Army Division E dies, it has time to go and replenish and repair, and I can send a reinforcement other units to take over the occupation. That's the main thing for me. Let's get rid of these new units. Because like you see, it's there. They can deploy units absolutely anywhere, so you need to be aware that they will chip you down over time. Look at how slow these guided bombs are. They're pretty ridiculous, really. Oh, I love all this DPS. When we get more units, it's weird because right now air seems to be completely infallible. But it does get weaker because when people start being able to shoot back, there's a, like for instance right now, if I was to be attacked in the same manner, I have 5 sets of anti-CRAM missile units. They'd be very hard pressed to attack me without at least 2 or 3 bombing runs simultaneously. So it does get counted. It really does. It's a nice unit you have there. Shame you aren't deployed. The damage increase on forced march mode is insane. I don't think I would ever use it myself. It seems to just not be worth it, but Maybe there are situations where it should be used, but I'm always a bit more like turtley. So if my units are attacking someone, they've either been deployed there via air or they're very close to it already. Maybe it's just a playstyle kind of thing. I mean, if you were playing as Russia, oh my god, you probably wouldn't use force much there. It would be a bit too long. Good. Excellent, Anakin. No, leave my spec ops alone. No. Why are they obsessed with deploying units to kill my spec ops? They're not even doing anything. Okay, so let's deploy. Let me just figure this out quickly. Everyone set up nearby. We deploy the FOB here. I think. No, maybe. I think it's because people are all over the unit. Out of the way, men, out of the way. There it is. Okay, FOB's there. We can actually station one unit at the top, one unit at the bottom. And the other one can go and conquer this place. And I think we're under control. I'll do a little test in a minute to see how long it takes to capture it. And then we just need to fast forward the game until we get all our equipment. Problem solved. So close. Finish them. Unfortunately, not all our air bases are in range anymore, so we've got less DPS coming through here, but I don't think it's that much of a game changer, to be honest. If you go down south a little bit, you can also kill the random enemy base. I've been doing this pretty well. We have unlocked better speed, which is epic. So, what do we want to do now? So we've got 28 minutes and 43 seconds. Actually, quite a bit of time. We can use that to try and fit in some missing items. Now, personally, I know what I want to do here. We need better missiles. They are extremely powerful, and the biggest power creep I think you can get in the game possibly is this one right here. At least as far I've only played the 5 missions, but in my experience, SSM was the best tech I unlocked. Why? Because it allows these strategic bombers to start deploying cruise missiles. So, for instance, on a future mission, say that I'm attacking someone in Europe for some... Why would that be happening? If I'm attacking someone in Europe, I can launch SSM missiles from Iceland and they attack someone in Berlin. Yeah, it's crazy, guys. I mean, like, how do you possibly stop strategic bombing if I'm attacking you from across half the continent? It's pretty powerful. So I think clearly we want to be unlocking this guy right here, right away. Yes, please. Thank you. After that, we want to probably be grabbing the upgrades to the GBUs, AGMs, and helicopter AGMs just to generally increase damage everywhere. It's a very good idea. And also, I want to get better AAMs, which just means we, in theory, have more power over the air itself, which is really what I'm interested in right now. So that's going to be 9 minutes. So we've got loads of time left still. Next up, we need to get some better airframes in general. So I want to unlock the Interceptor. This is going to be very important in future missions. This guy is a specialized jet, which his sole purpose is to destroy enemies from very long way away, mainly bombers. So if someone's trying to, for instance, nuke London, this is the guy that will probably be the guy shooting down that plane. So pretty important to get this guy unlocked. After that, I also want to get 4th generation aircraft. This will improve every single aircraft in the game and give them more loadouts, so more weapons. Very nice. And after that, we want to also get to the high speed ones. So this unlocks high speed bombers. These are extremely long range units, and eventually they become stealth bombers. So everyone's seen these in your lifetime probably. The classic American stealth bomber of doom that goes across continents. This is that kind of plane. So we want to unlock the early versions, and we can do some very long-range bombing in future missions. After that, we're on 22 minutes. So we got a few minutes left after that to fit something else in. I am tempted to get better helicopters. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. I think helicopters are very powerful. At the same time, helicopters in the next mission aren't as useful because of how the mission's set up. So I think we might in fact get better guns for our infantry and better attack measures against naughty countries using deadly weapons. Apart from that though, I think that should be us done. Oh, that's a weird. 27:39. It's nearly perfect. Excellent. Let's go for it. Cool, so now I've done my technology choice. Let's just let the game run And hopefully we can do it all without any much losses in the next 28 minutes. It should be fine. We've actually only got a few minutes left, 7 to be exact. We've actually just unlocked the 4th generation aircraft, so they look a lot cooler. And I think, I'm not sure it was the case before, but now they all have 2 separate AGMs every time they fire, which means you get a lot more bang for buck when it comes to destroying enemy units. It's pretty epic. Also, I made a bit of a mistake earlier. I thought I researched what I wanted, but I actually needed air-launched ballistic missiles. This is the thing that shoots across continents. I want it. Now, they are on their way. I switched over a little bit, so we lost the ability to unlock the more defense units of infantry, but this is definitely worth it. These will be able to shoot across continents. We actually have, though, unlocked a little mini version of them. So if we have a look, we've actually now unlocked the ALCM, which is like a little mini-range cruise missile. So if I, for instance, go and tell these guys to attack a nearby base, for instance, guys, go that way, you'll see these new ones have a very big attack radius, which is pretty cool, because it means we can attack from very far away and do damage without being in range of SAM too much. Though it's not perfect, but it is at least more range and more damage away from the enemy there. Well, actually, I think it's actually less damage, but it's safer. So if you have them on mass, it works a lot better. How are we looking? Supersonic bombers are about to unlock. These are the ones that are like super long range. We haven't got any bases to show them off though, so they kind of just had to leave them be. I remember unlocking this. Oh, I had to get that to unlock the ballistic missile. I see. I understand now. Fair enough. AI is unlocked. Unfortunately, we haven't seen in a single time this mission a capture of any technology, which I'm a bit upset about, but I guess it is what it is. Oh my god, the damage. It is absolutely busted. Okay, we've got 4 minutes and 36 seconds to unlock the air-launched ballistic missile. At the same time, we have a few minutes to win the mission. This is where things get awkward again. So I've got to figure out exactly how to deploy this unit. Actually, you stay entrenched, my friend. You unentrench. This is going to suck. So how long do we need? 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, good to know. So when this hits 2 minutes 30 seconds, we'll move this unit into range and we should capture it just in time. This is always a bit awkward though in case I miss the timing. Oh, hello there. Don't know what that guy was doing there. This is going to be down to the wire. Okay, slow down the game. You, my friend, need to move into position in now. It should just be enough time. Other ones are occupied. Keep going. 2 minutes 30 seconds. 5 minutes to spare. 25 seconds to spare. There you go. We've done it, everybody. So we just need these on full speed. We should now see the complete and utter victory of this objective. At least I hope so anyway. I'm leaving these to the last second every time. I love it. Done. We've got 26 seconds. Is there a tech that will take 26 seconds? No! I can't believe it. It's 30 seconds. That's not enough time. It's too late. But we have won this mission, everybody. So, objective completed. Incredible work, Commander. I guess we won't have to worry too much about communist influence in Southeast Asia anymore. Well done. No worries, my friend. Glory to the American Empire. Wait, I'm English. I'm going to pretend that we're playing as England the entire time. Anyway, okay. I only killed 60,000 people this time. In fact, that's a record for me. I normally kill way more by mistake. Let's have a look at the stats, shall we? Points gained, nothing really interesting. Oh, wait, my stats are off. There you go. I was like, wait a sec, that doesn't seem to be quite right. Population, a bit up for me. No nukes launched. Good to see. No one stockpiled nukes either. I got a lot of research. The Soviets actually started with more research percentage than I did anyway, which is quite impressive. It's a shame that we couldn't nick it, but I guess it is what it is. They have a lot of military might, the Soviets. Interesting. I guess this is what happened when I killed their fleet. They lost a lot of firepower here. And the worst place to live in this time period was Saigon. If you lived there, you had a good chance of being shot in the head, or 1% chance of dying, which is around the same as like the flu, I think. So pretty bad times. Apart from that, everybody, that is that for this mission. Now we have a little bit of points to do, don't we? So let's have a look. We have 2,390 points. Do you know what? Do these points carry over? I'm not certain. That might be worth looking into in the future. For now, though, What do we pick? I think I'm actually going to be grabbing these. Because I noticed in future missions, the game actually starts you off with these buildings unlocked already. So I don't know if they stack or not, but I think it'd be a good idea to unlock them just in case we can double research. It could be pretty powerful. Now, we've got a lot of points remaining. What do we want to spend them on? That's my question. So we could, in theory, grab a bunch of upgrade techs here for the infantry units. We can become a lot more powerful. We unlock, for instance, clean-shaven men with camo, and eventually you unlock people that have too many pork pies, which is pretty powerful. What is this guy? How is he even holding his gun? I don't understand what's happening in that picture. It looks pretty badass though. What is that? Is that a real gun? What's he got on his chest? It's got like eyes. I guess this is definitely going to be future technology. It seems pretty wild to me. Whoa. So I like the graphics. I do apologize. Also, robotic infantry aids. We can literally have Boston Dynamic robots. It's going to be glorious. Anyway, apart from me looking at all the technology pictures, let's see if we can find ourselves some technology choices. So we've already got CRAMs, which I was very happy about. What do we want to pick? I think if the game gave us the pulse radar. Interesting. Yeah, I say we go for improve underwater weapons, so our ships can actually fight back against enemies trying to murder us. I also say that we go for improve warships, maybe not modernize, but definitely improves. It gives them more weapon choices, makes them a little bit better. We also want to get ourselves the late supersonic bombers, I think, to increase the range. Or maybe not actually. No, we do it, because it also increases the loadout of our secret bombers, which makes them more powerful in loot there. So we also potentially want to grab ourselves some better upgrades for infantry, because we're a bit behind on that at the moment. So I think we can maybe go all the way through to unlock modular and smart array weapons, which would definitely increase the damage done by armies and units with small arms. Or we can maybe spread out a little bit so we get one upgrade and we get the increase in general armor. So this actually increases the look of it and they get better combined armed equipment, which might be a good idea. We got a few points left, and I think we can spend it definitely on CRBM countermeasures. Is there anything else we can maybe peruse? I don't think there is. Okay, I'll tell you what then. Let's go for the CRBM. The Russians tend to be a bit more involved from this point onwards, so there will be more probable mustard gassing. I think there's also sarin gas and just general gas, which is never a good thing. So we're going to grab this guy, and this should improve our protection against nuclear, chemical, and biological weapons, which hopefully won't be used, but I'm just covering my bases here. Apart from that, everybody, I think that is pretty much it for this episode. So I hope that everyone has enjoyed. I gotta say, I was laughing at my friend earlier, because I said I recorded 25 minutes of content, and it is only 4 minutes into the mission. So I do apologize for the weird lopsided pausing, but it's how the game is. It's how I am. It's just how it is. I'm sorry. But it won. I won, okay? Look, I'll get 5 stars. That's all I need to know, right? As long as I'm winning, it doesn't matter. Regardless, everybody, goodbye. Have a nice day, and I hope that you... Right, at this point, it'll be the new year. Happy New Year.